What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel. Check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to speak on Bronny James and his recent game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Bronny James in this game, in this game, he had the opportunity, man, to really show out. You had like the stars was not playing for Minnesota. Their stars wasn't there, and for LeBron for Bronny James and the Lakers, like they didn't have Luka or LeBron James, right? And so this was opportunity for Bronny James to get in there and do his thing, much like what you see what Austin Reeves doing. He's been burning it up, tearing it up without Luka being in there, without LeBron being in there. Um, and now you have a situation where he had the chance to do the same thing, and he didn't really, which I didn't expect him to. I'm thinking that watching him, he just don't look confident at all. You know, Early in the preseason, he did an interview and he said that he had worked on his game. He said he felt like he was more confident. This being his second year, he spoke like there was going to be some improvement. And even in that interview, I didn't feel like he meant what he said. I took the approach of more so like you're going to have to prove it. And so far this season he has not proven it. And as a matter of fact, he's just making it known, or he's proven what he is proving is that he don't belong in the NBA. I don't even think that Bronny James belong in the G League. I don't think he's good enough for the G League. I think that Bronny James needs to, in my opinion, I think he needs to step away from basketball. I think it looks like he's playing because he feel like he's supposed to play because LeBron James is his father. And so if that's the situation, if that's the only reason why he's playing, then he's never going to develop into a good basketball player. When if you want to be great at something or even good at something, you got to play it with passion and you got to be committed to it. You just can't go through the motions. And that's what I see with Bronny James. I see that with his son, Bryce James. Bryce James just recently played for Arizona. They played a Division II team where he didn't look good at all. He looked uncomfortable out there. He looked out of place out there, just like his big brother. They look, and I think they're playing because they feel like they're supposed to play because of who their father is. And I don't think that is fair. I think that Bronny James realized it. I think Bryce James gets it too, that they're only in the position that they are because of their father. But if their father got them playing and they don't deserve this, it just it's going to ruin their confidence. It's going to really ruin their confidence. It's going to affect their ability to get along with other people. It's going to affect their ability to make friends because people think that, all right, I gotta be phony with Bronny or Bryce James. Some people just gonna tell them like you trash. And those are the people who don't really care. They're gonna just let them know that your game is trash. And those are the people I think that Bryce James and Bronny James are probably gonna shy away from. But back to Bronny James, man, I think fans, Laker fans, can't wait for this experiment to be over with. Laker fans realize that when when LeBron James retire, Bronny James will be out the league right behind him. And the way that Bronny James is playing, I think that he can't even wait for this to be over with. I don't think he can wait. And just like I said in a previous video, I don't see Bryce James playing at Arizona all 4 years. I think that Bryce James, will, I don't know if he's going to let his mother and his father know that basketball is not what he want to do. But I don't think Bryce James will play all 4 years at Arizona because these guys don't like basketball. And anybody who likes basketball, whether they're good or not, they're gonna like their energy is gonna be all different. These guys, they're just going through the motions, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. I thought that if you look at any other players, like if you look at Gilbert Arenas' son, there's a different kind of energy and a different kind of passion there. If you look at Carmelo Anthony's son, there's a different kind of energy there. There's confidence there. You know, now as far as like having talent, talent is one thing, right? And talent will get you so far. But if you got confidence and you have that passion for it, then it makes you look like you have more talent. Like if Bronny James was more aggressive going to the board and like it would make it look like he had more talent than what he really had. But when you lack talent and you lack that aggressiveness, it's just easy. It's just easy for everybody to see that that's not where you want to be. You don't want to. That I can't say that Bronny James wants to play basketball. When I watch him, you know, hiding from the ball, cutting away from the ball, standing around watching a lot of times, not really bringing his man to the ball, creating, double team situations for the defense, for the defenders. I just think that it's obvious that he don't want to be out there on that court. And I think that he feels like, he can't either talk to his father, or maybe he feels like he's going to let his father down. But Bryce and Bronny James are going to have to find a way to let their father know that they don't, that they don't want to play basketball, and I think that Bryce and Bronny James need to go hang out with Michael Jordan's kids, Mike and Jeffrey, when it comes to when it comes to basketball. Just go do what they did. Just get off of the court. Let me see what this is. Oh, I can't pull that up. Yeah. But anyway, oh, there it is. Yeah, man. Anyway, they need to go hang out with LeBron kids. I mean with Michael Jordan kids, and just leave this basketball thing alone. Because this is not somewhere where they want to be. You can tell by how they play the game that they don't want to be out there. Um, your father is one of the best basketball players, a great basketball player. Find something else to do, like Michael Jordan kids did. They're part of the Jordan brand. They work behind the scenes. His daughter worked behind the scenes. And his son had like a shoe store. I don't know what the other son for Michael Jordan is doing, but they are doing, they're doing something else besides being. They need to really stay out of that spotlight. Everybody not cut for that spotlight, and Bronny James just look like trash out there, man. And if I'm Luca, I'm upset. And I know Luca probably don't want to. He don't want to upset the apple cart. He know that this thing is coming to an end real fast. But everybody, I think everybody's just waiting for the day that LeBron James retire, man, so they can just reclaim this organization and get back to focusing on winning championships and stuff like that. I know Laker fans are upset. They want to get back to focusing on championships and building a championship team. You don't want Luca out there giving 100%, playing beside somebody who's not even qualified. Who he can't really help Luca out. He can't do anything you know that will help Luca out. And so, if anything, he's more so hurting the team every time he's on the court. Bronny James, he's more so hurting the team than anything else. So, yeah, if I'm Luca, I'm gonna be out with a finger injury too. Although Luca did come back and they won, but yeah, man, if I'm Luca, I want to play as less time I want to share the court as less time as possible with Bronny James. And if LeBron James is out there sandbagging, I don't want to be on the court with him either, man, because Luka in the best shape of his life. So why waste all that effort and everything, with somebody who can't help you out? So that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. And with that being said, I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.